please come forward. Let us work with you.
Tonight, more of our one-on-one exclusive interview with Gilbert Police Chief talking teen violence. His department recently making dozens of arrests. ABC 15's Ashley Holden asking the chief about their investigation into the Gilbert goons and where these cases go from here.
After months of arrests in teen violence cases, including in this assault, Gilbert Police Chief Michael Soelberg sitting down one-on-one with ABC 15. That assault, the earliest teen violence case that ABC 15 is tracking from back in November 2022. The victim recently coming forward to Gilbert Police. Now 2 of the suspects arrested in this case are also accused in the death of Preston Lord, who was beaten at a nearby Queen Creek Halloween party and died 2 days later.
Just weeks after Preston Lord murder was when I realized this is when I need to report it. Yeah. Something I've done.
But before Preston's death, within the span of around a month, between November and December 2022, police say there were 5 assaults, all in Gilbert. 2 of those went unreported until recently. 2 other cases eventually reopened. How did that not tip you off to thinking, these are some of the same faces that we're seeing? What is happening here?
So again, you have to keep in mind what we know now compared to what we knew then. When those incidents were happening in November and December, the majority of those were not reported to the police.
In total, Gilbert Police have reopened 6 teen violence cases, and 10 new ones have been reported since October. Around that time, ABC 15 began hearing concerns about a group known as the Gilbert Goons. ABC 15 started asking the department about the group November 3rd, telling us days later they did not have any documented cases with the group. So December was the earliest time that your department learned of the name the Gilbert Goons.
In December of 23, as we started to get all the videos from the media and the public, that is when we started hearing the name. And that's when we began our investigation into them, was in November of 2023.
Gilbert Police not announcing the Gilbert Goons investigation involving multiple agencies until January 8th of this year. But in our one-on-one and follow-up questions we sent, the department now insisting they began looking into the group November 20th, 2023. I know I've heard from people in the community that feel like your department doesn't take teen violence seriously and there is a lack of trust. How do you bridge that lack of trust?
The big difference and the frustration that the public's seen is that after Preston Lord was killed, there was an influx of information that was provided to the media, through social media, and to us and to the other police departments. That information was not available to us before, and that's a frustration on our side as well. So we want to ensure to the community that they know that work with us. If it's not reported, it's more than likely going to occur again to somebody else. And so to please come forward, let us work with you.
Despite calls for his resignation, Chief Soelberg says he won't be resigning. During our interview, we talked about other cases and more specifics. You can find more from our interview on abc15.com. Back to you.